So we're back. Slide 3 is back. And what we're going to do is we're going to work on episode 2, Rumble Down Under. But obviously, as you all should know by now, I don't start the game or the new episode until we have some friends stop in. So for now, we're just going to, again, run around the hub world, collect some coins. But in the last stream, we completed episode 1. We took care of Octavio. And all that fun stuff. But like I said, for now we're just going to run around until we have some friends stop. And I think one of my fellow friends are going to join the party. So he will be in the stream talking as well with us tonight. Which a lot of you should already know who Tyler is. But if you don't, Tyler B987 will be joining me. One thing I don't like in this one is when they sell the loot for you automatically. I prefer to go manually and sell it myself. Shit, okay. But that's just my thought. Some people may not care about it. I like it better when you can manually sell the loot that you take. Hopefully you guys like the tier list video, though. That's something I'm going to continue to do. We can do a wide variety of different tier lists, from, like we did, food to games to pretty much anything. I thought about doing a bunch of, like, sly tier lists. What's up, Tyler? I did. I invited you. You should already have the invite. I pre-invited you so I wouldn't have to do it later. You didn't get it? Alright, let me try to send it again. The stream will pause for a second. Actually, maybe it won't. I don't think it will, but I'm doing something real quick. There, Tyler, you should have gotten the invite now.
Testing 1 2 3.
Testing 1 2 3.
Testing 1 2 3.
Oh yeah, Tyler, make sure that setting is changed because there's a There's a echo.
How about now?
Let me think. I think it's okay. Yeah, it's like very faint. I don't think it's gonna matter too much. I think you're good. Yeah, you're good. There's no way he heard me running on top of that.
Hi, chat. Your pal and mine, Tyler B. Wait a minute.
I warned them that you were going to be stopping into the stream tonight. Well, I guess any of the future viewers, not any of the current live viewers, but the future ones.
And they left in droves. I don't blame them, really.
No, I was just telling them about the tier list video, and hopefully people like the tier list because I enjoyed it last night, honestly. But like I said, we can do a wide range of stuff. We can go from food to games to anything. I think after I complete this game, I definitely want to be doing quite a bit of Sly tier list, though.
Something I know nothing about.
That's true, and I don't know much about the Mario stuff, so it'll be interesting. I'll let you just be the judge on visuals, I guess.
What do you mean?
Like when we do like either like villains or like tier list of villains or stuff like that, if you don't know really much about it, I can let you decide. I can let you put your input in based off of just how the villain looks, since you really don't know much about the series.
Oh, favorite Simpsons characters? That'd be one I'd love to do.
I see, and I don't know shit about the Simpsons.
I have a feeling Gremlin would, Wazowski would, Case would.
Wazowski, I feel like, knows a lot of things.
Yeah.
Shit. That guy had something good in the back pocket, but I killed him anyway.
You should do like best mullet.
Best mullet? Case.
You know who? Yeah, Case. Yeah. He'd be in competition with Bono from the '80s.
Oh. Is Bono a brother of Browno?
No, you know the front man from U2?
Yeah, Bono.
Yeah, him. Back in the '80s, he had a wicked mullet.
Let's see here. Is there anybody in the chat?
Just me.
Probably not. Just you?
Oh, look at this. Here comes a raid.
Speaking of chat, Oracle showed up. Hello, Oracle. Again. I apologize. I couldn't join in your Thieves in Time stream. I saw that you were streaming, but I was doing other things, so I'm just like, shit, I'm gonna miss it. But hello. Thank you for the raid, Oracle. I appreciate that. How are you doing, Oracle? By the way, you doing good? And TV Rocks? Is that how you say your name? I'm probably butchering that, but I'm just saying it how it's pronounced. TV Rocks. I'll just call you Rocks for short. How's that? Welcome. And if you don't know, or if you're not familiar with me or my streams, typically I do a lot of older stuff, Like classical stuff. That's correct, but I go by Rocks. Okay, I'll just call you Rocks then. Hello. Um, but I do a lot of games that I used to play as a kid. So Sly, obviously, is something that Oracle and I can relate to because we both love the series and the franchise. Um, the internet gave out, so the game closed. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully, you saved your progress. But Roths, yeah, pretty much. I've done things like Sly Cooper. I do. What else have I done? I did the new Ratchet and Clank not long ago, Rift Apart. I've been doing Supermarket Simulator. People have enjoyed that. We do Wheel of Fortune, which people get a kick out of. Um, Pretty much everything, really. And then I just started yesterday doing tier list streams for whatever reason. I decided to do one, and people seem to enjoy it. So it's pretty much the channel is basically a wide range of random shit to put it basically. Um,
What a slogan.
and also a fellow streamer and friend Tyler. He's joining me in the stream tonight for a little bit. Tyler is also a streamer. He does a lot of like Mario stuff, and he does a lot of game show stuff. So if you like retro stuff like NES, GameCube, those kinds of things, Nintendo stuff, Tyler is definitely somebody you should go check out. But I'm glad you guys are in here.
Yeah.
You want to do some?
I'll do this.
Link. Hi, Link.
Link, hello.
I gotta see what Rock said. I saw the message, but I didn't get a chance to read it completely. Let's see, Rocks. You said you like to do old school Nancy Drew PC games at some point. That's your favorite nostalgic game. Well, that's cool. My favorite PC game is Zoo Tycoon. I need to get back on those streams. They were fun. I need to start playing that again.
Do you know what I'd like to play again, GL? That I just thought of this.
What's this?
Remember Duke Nukem on PC?
Duke Nukem? I've never heard of that game, honestly.
I'd love to play that again.
Oh yeah, Tycoon games are great, Rock. You're right. Also, in case you're wondering what the hell I'm doing right now, I basically was just waiting for some of you guys to stop in before I started episode 2. So the last stream we finished Opera of Fear. Since if I can talk. So since you guys are in here, we can start episode 2 a while. And I will mute myself during cutscenes, just because I like to be quiet during cutscenes. Not that it's anything too important, but I do like to make sure the cutscenes are heard. So I guess let's do this. Let's start episode 2.
At first, it seemed just like old times. The gang was back in action. But little by little, we learned that Murray's heart just wasn't in it. Without the Guru's permission to give up on his Dreamtime training, he'd never really feel comfortable returning to the gang. We knew we needed to help him out. So, we packed up our things, whipped up some quick disguises, and headed for the Australian outback. Along the way, Murray told us story after story about his teacher's amazing abilities. Apparently, this guru of his was capable of fantastic feats. He used the Dreamtime to blend perfectly into his surroundings, and even gain mental control over the weak-minded. If even half the stories were true, then this was a guy I just had to meet. Our gang needed to grow its ranks for a chance to get inside the Cooper Vault. And this guru, this outback mystic, was looking like the best recruit we could have ever asked for. However, when we finally arrived in the outback, it was a shock to find that things had changed. And the guru was nowhere to be seen.
welcome back, Oracle. I forgot that the ads were already playing. Stream Elements has a habit of not letting me know at times when the streams are happening.
Can I talk now?
Tyler, yes, the cutscene is over. And again, I may be weird for muting myself during cutscenes, but I like to make sure the cutscenes kind of play without interruption. So, also, without spoiling this game, I will say this is probably my least favorite episode in this game. Oracle, I don't remember if you agreed or disagreed with me. No, I don't want to do the hazard room. I already know how to play as Murray. So yeah, you do agree with me. It's there's a lot of the missions in this one.
Oracle, thank you very much for following me. Appreciate it.
But yeah, I was letting Bentley talk his spiel. But like I was saying, the missions in this episode are just kind of, I don't know. There's one good mission, and you and I both talked about this before. We know what the best mission is in this episode. But since Tyler here hasn't seen this game, I'm not going to say too much. But to be fair, I do like the design of the episode. It's kind of. I wish there was a little bit more like actual outback wilderness rather than a bunch of machinery. But based on the story, all of the cave miners, they showed up and are destroying the guru's home. So, and also, I probably said this before, I do like to take my time with games like this. So if you see me kind of running around the hub worlds for a little bit, that's why. I don't like to rush them. I just enjoy this franchise so much that I try not to rush the game.
Yeah, Oracle. Well, GL could give a testimonial right here. If you watch one of my streams, you'll laugh. That's the whole goal. I love making people laugh. I have a great sense of humor. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, Tyler, even when he's not trying to be funny, he's entertaining.
But it's great. I love it. And I like to laugh myself. I'm glad there's been moments on Twitch where I've had some pretty good laugh attacks.
It reminds you of episode 2 of the 4th game. Oh, I haven't played Thieves in Time in a long time. And unfortunately, I can't really stream Thieves in Time right now because I don't have a capture card. And it's not on the...
How many slides are there?
4.
That's okay.
And the only thing I'm going to say is they should have made a 5th one because the ending of 4 is not... It's a cliffhanger, to say the least.
Oh, okay.
And they haven't made a 5th one, and I highly doubt they'll ever make a 5th one unless a fan makes a really good game and produces it. Which I would be down with like somebody who's a fan of the franchise actually making a game. And if they do have a 5th one, they need to make the ending either a permanent ending. Oh, Rocks. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that.
Follow PD Rocks. You just followed me as well.
Thank you, Rocks.
Sorry, male, female. Sorry, you can't tell by the username. Like Gremlin, we thought Gremlin was a male.
I did, but But I appreciate you, Rocks. Thank you for the follow. We are almost to 60. We're at 59. I have the goal at 75, so hopefully we can hit that goal, and eventually we'll get to 100.
And the good news about our streams is GL is usually with me in my streams, so it's.
There's a lot of cross, like over in our streams a lot of the time. Only simply because I tend to have more fun when I have someone in the stream with me. I think it gives an extra point of view on either the game or a topic we're talking about. So there'll be a lot of times where I'll either have Tyler here with me or I'll have our other friend Case join in. So It's
I
not.
gotta warn you about Case.
Case is an unfiltered individual, so sometimes I have to remind him on certain things to.
He's great, though. He's great.
Oh yeah, Case is a good dude, but yeah, so it's not going to be uncommon that if you join the stream, don't be surprised if Tyler or Case aren't in here with me. But there are some streams that I will be by myself. Either obviously one, I just feel like streaming by myself, or two, Tyler and Case are working and are too busy.
You know, next time you stream with me, just say, "Oh, great, this asshole let himself in."
Nah, I wouldn't say something like that.
Oh,
I mean, as a joke, I would, but I definitely wouldn't mean it.
Oh, Link guy redeemed something and he can't even see it.
I know, that's the sad part. On my console, I can't. Everything that's redeemed, it won't come up, or it won't be like heard.
Link, save your coins.
How many people are in the chat right now? Actually,
let me have a look.
Do I have enough to run a raffle for channel points?
There's me, Link Guy, Oracle, and TV Rocks.
So there's 4 of us, or 4 of you, I should say.
Correct.
Do I do a raffle or do I wait?
A raffle for what? Coins?
Channel points. So I'll run a raffle. You can enter the raffle, and randomly Stream Elements will select a random person to win 350 channel points.
Let's do it, I say.
And I can run as many raffles as I want, pretty much. It's just one of them fun things, you know? Let's do the first mission.
My master spends most of his time up there in that cave.
But no, thank you too for the follows. I really appreciate it. Yeah.
I really appreciate
I deal in funny.
that I want to break off my training.
No problem, pal. I'm looking forward to meeting him. Anybody you call master must be a heck of a guy.
Oh, he's awesome. He'll get inside your head and freak you out 6 ways from Sunday.
Awesome.
6 ways to Sunday. But yeah, again, I do appreciate you guys following, and I appreciate you guys in here.
Oh, sorry. I thought I talked during a cutscene. That's why I was quiet.
No, you're good. It's kind of a cutscene, but it's kind of not. It's more of just a, like, discussion in the mission, which, again, it could still be important. But you're good, Tyler. You don't gotta apologize.
By the way, Oracle, TV Rocks, do you stream? I will totally follow you guys.
Oh, yeah. Oracle does for sure. He was actually playing Sly 4 today. So that's how I came across Oracle. He was actually playing Sly 2, and I'm just like, oh, somebody's playing Sly 2. Let me join him.
Sorry, pal. This cave's empty. Got any other ideas where he might be?
Well, that's his
Oh, yeah, TV Rock streams, absolutely.
He doesn't really hang out there on account of the smell.
Hey, guys, I don't want to scare you, but I've just followed you back. If you want nothing to do with me, I totally understand, but...
What did you do?
The unspeakable
I started fairly recently.
Speakable.
Well, thanks for speaking of it.
What's fairly?
Oh, so Rox, you do stream too. Oh, that's cool. I need to come join a stream then sometime soon. When did you guys start streaming? Actually, yeah. Let's have a little discussion here.
I know when I started.
I know Oracle was pretty recent, like a couple weeks recent.
Oh,
but Rox, how recent did you start streaming?
March 15th was mine. Do you remember when I gave an introduction? Well, my name's Tyler, and there we go.
That was exactly.
And you're like, great intro.
Great intro.
Oh, no problem, you two. It's not a problem at all.
I have to go check out Rox's channel as well. I have to give her a follow. But anyway, yeah. So I guess like a month or so ago, sometime in late April. Oh, okay. So you are fairly new.
That's pretty good because what was it, like 39 followers she had? I'd say
already. That's pretty good for only like a month and a half.
Yeah,
that's really good. I guess another thing I should say is I'm pretty new to this too. I feel I started streaming pretty regularly on my own probably since January. This channel was actually originally supposed to be for my group of friends and I, to basically do like a group streaming thing. That kind of fell through. We weren't super successful. So then I turned it into my own back in January. And I've had way more success doing it this way and playing the stuff that I want rather than the same two games that they've wanted to play all the time. So basically, I can say I've been doing this since January.
GL, can I tell them our history and how, not YouTube necessarily, but...
We have we have a funny story about a raid.
Oh, I'll mention that too. Yeah. God, that's my moment of hilarity right there.
But Rox, I'm glad to hear that you got raided and all them followers followed you. That's great. I'm glad.
Oh, that's awesome.
But I will say, if you two don't know these two streamers, they're in my suggested in the in my channel bio thing, I guess. Suggested channels like down at the bottom. So I give these two people as much appreciation as possible to help me get to where I'm at now. And you will see them, like I said, in the suggested channels, Meat Socks 617 and Cosmic Child Ray. So they are husband and wife, and they rated me back in January, and they have pushed my channel to as many people as possible, and they have been so gracious at doing that. So I try to give as much appreciation to everybody who has helped me.
This place is packed with wall hooks. The miners must use them.
I'll tell them a couple stories if you don't mind.
Looks
Do
like
you mind if
you're
I have the
going
floor?
to get some rock climbing
Hold on.
practice.
And then, yeah, so it's like, I was playing Zoo Tycoon one time, and they stopped in, and basically it kind of just grew from there. So I just, like I said, I give as much appreciation to anybody who helps me, anybody who follows, anybody who is a regular, or even any new people. I try to show as much appreciation to as many people as possible, because I guess I never thought I'd get even this far in the whole Twitch streaming thing. And I'm still kind of new to a lot of things, and I don't know a lot of things yet. But I just try to be as, again, appreciative as much as possible. So Tyler, you said you had stories.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot where they were. GL Classics actually got me into Twitch, and I have to tell this story. I tell it every time because it makes me look so foolish. I was against Twitch. I just said, who wants to do that? That's silly. So Gran Turismo was the game he played, and it's like, okay, I get it now. So I just said, well, I got to get into this, and I just picked a random game. I'm a fan of game shows. That's one of my passions, I guess you could say. And we played Wheel of Fortune on the NES, and we couldn't believe that my commentary plus the humor. I still remember to this day. GL just had in all capital letters, "Dude, this is hilarious." It's like, well, I got to keep doing what we're doing. And no, GL and I have known each other a long time. We're both on YouTube, and we've helped each other out here, and we're doing the same thing here. But yeah, and the story. So someone raided GL, and I didn't recognize what was going on, and I said to GL, block him, block him, block him. I felt like such a wiener, and I apologize later. I wasn't on a mic like I am now, but I just said, I'm so sorry, everyone. I didn't know what was going on. I know, Rox. Isn't that silly? It's kind of been my calling card. We reference that every now and then. Block him, block him, block him.
Yeah.
Get rid of the raiders.
So Rox, on top of that, they were saying a very, like, all their messages in the raid were like random numbers and letters or something.
That's what threw me off.
So Tyler thought they were all like bots, right? But I just later found out that's what their message is when they raid. It's just something so crazy. And they all tend to be really fun people. Also, exactly, Rox, if you like Wheel of Fortune, you need to stop in on Friday nights because we play Wheel of Fortune on this channel on Fridays, and there's a lore going.
Oh, here we go.
So the host doesn't have
This is gonna be a hashtag comeback.
I know. So the host on the PS5/PS4 version of Wheel of Fortune doesn't have a name. So our good friend and mod, Case, he decides to name him Dan Druff. Okay? So, and
Write
also,
stuff on your head.
there's a YouTube link in my Twitch bio, and there's 15 streams worth of Wheel of Fortune. So if you need caught up on the lore of what's been happening, you can feel free to watch any of them. But it is a fun time. It's a hilarious time, and I have it's something else. So if you like Wheel of Fortune, you should definitely check out Friday nights if you're around.
It all started with me.
And it all started.
Wheel,
Yep.
wouldn't have, so.
Yep, that's exactly true.
Sorry, Murray. Nobody's
But
home.
no, by the way,
I'd
TV
say
Rocks
the guru was
23,
fighting someone
I
or
generally,
something off here.
I can't watch every
I'm starting
stream,
to
it's
think the miners
impossible,
might
but when I
have
get
got
home
to
from work, I check on to see how people are doing, so I will definitely check your streams out, no problem.
Peaceful and they just get ticked.
That is impressive, though, since April and she's at 39, and that
Yeah.
is impressive.
And smash everything up. And then
I'm at 11 now, but I
Where do you
thank you
think they
both
might
for
have
that,
taken
you,
it?
Oracle, and
They got
yourself,
My
but,
master's a goner.
I'm in no
Maybe
hurry,
we should
like,
get that
I
name.
know,
Mhm.
well, Jill can
It's
tell you.
tough to say,
I know the
but
comedy's there, the
given
fun's there.
layout of the miners
So,
camp, I'd venture
TV
to
Rocks
guess
23,
that
are
they
you a
use
fan of
that
Mario
area
Party,
with
by
a
the way?
high fence as a makeshift stockade.
Because that's what we did
Looks like there
earlier.
might
We
be a
did.
way of using that
I don't know
cliff
how I came
below.
up with the idea.
Shouldn't
We
be
do
a problem.
CPU
Just
controlled
keep an eye
games,
out
and we
for that
pick
gyro
our
tower.
characters at random.
I'm positive it's what
And
gave away the guru's position.
today,
Good tip.
Lion and I
Thanks,
ended
pal.
up winning. So,
I know. We're yapping quite a bit right now, aren't we?
yeah, you know, we'll be quiet. Pat, tell us to shut up anytime.
Yeah,
While you're talking on your home
or
stream.
Oracle rocks. If we're talking too much, just tell us to shut the hell up, and we will do just that.
Well,
You never-
GL, I didn't run this idea by you, but I would love to get other viewers involved, not just us in the CPU.
Oh
games.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought of that. Like Cosmic or TV Rocks or anyone that wants to. There'll be a few games we'll step aside and let the others
Yeah.
watch the
For
CPU
sure.
hilarity. Yeah.
But yeah,
Why are you talking on your own stream? Stop.
yeah. You should be a no commentary streamer. Got it.
Yeah, because those are fun.
Yeah, those are just so fun to watch when you watch videos of gaming and it's just no commentary. I mean, certain games are okay, but like, could you imagine if I was a no commentary streamer? It'd be boring as hell. At all. I just saw their message, but I'll just never acknowledge that they're even typing. I've seen people do that, and it's just like, what are you doing, man?
Have I already asked Oracle and TV Rocks specifically? What do you guys stream, game wise?
Oh, that's a good question, Tyler.
Good thing I'm here, eh?
Yeah, you're asking the good questions.
Yeah, Oracle and TV Rocks. Do you have a computer? That'd be a stupid question.
Do you have a computer? Do you have like a house? Do you have lungs? Do you drink water?
Clothing? Oh, that'd be weird. Never mind. Just ignore. So this is the hilarious part. Some people find it funny, some don't. But
Yeah, we just have stupid humor. We just talk to each other about, and it's just
oh god,
we're idiots. You're gonna realize that.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I'll do it later. So Oracle's been doing Sly.
Yes, that's how I found him.
No, TV Rocks. Whenever I get a new viewer or someone watching, I always ask them.
Mhm.
So there's this wonderful girl named Cozy. I miss her. I wish she'd come back. She does a lot of Zoo Tycoon, and I remember chatting with her, and her and I have a love for Mario Party, so I hope she comes back. But
And I was speaking of Cozy. I do hope she comes back. It's almost been 3 months of no like word of her.
it's probably just work or
Probably,
something like that.
but I remember I was her first viewer, so I'm the OG viewer of that channel.
These miners have no respect
Oh, and I
for
remember
the
advertising. I
sacred
just said, "Yeah,
sites.
GL Classics
They're
brought me here,"
drilling
and she's
into
like, "Oh, that's
everything.
wonderful."
Ayers Rock, Kings
But
Canyon, Wave Rock, the cultural insensitivity
so Oracle,
is
you
sickening.
here we go. I've been playing Palia. There was a pretty big update recently, and the community has been
Wild.
going wild over that.
I've honestly never heard of that game.
Painting. Oh well, then you'll love Cosmic.
Oh yeah, Cosmic does a lot of art.
Yeah.
She does a lot of drawing and art. So if you do like art streams and drawing, you should check her out sometime. Um, and she has also been doing designing for a game that her and some people are in the process of kind of making.
That's so badass. I wish I could do stuff like that. That's
If
really cool.
when she actually gets that game like done and it's actually out, I might buy one just to say I know someone who made this game, and be like, I need a copy of it. You know?
Oh, dude, if we could all stream it together and play it,
You must be the guru. I'm a good friend of
that'd be
Murray's.
great. Oh,
He's
cutscene.
come asking to be released from his training.
Hala, over da hela.
Sure, I'll just bust you out of here and we'll go talk to him.
Hi, how is your father?
You seriously won't leave without your gear?
Hata juba, hata finting, hata ja, hata da.
Yeah, I can see that the miners have really done a number on your land here. As for your walking staff and moonstone, me and my gang have a real talent for stealing back things that were wrongfully taken.
Ha da da su, hi, hey, hata.
I love the way the guru talks. Oh, chica. Oh,
Oh, I have it muted. I didn't even hear him. Does he talk like Case?
The guru won't leave the stockade until he has his walking staff and his moonstone. He also insists that we purify Ayers Rock of all miners. Only then will the Dreamtime spirits be appeased, and the guru will be free to use his powers. Sly must have impressed him in their conversation, because now he is requesting that Murray and I meet with him individually. Something about judging our spiritual centers. I've discovered a passage through one of the miners' caves that should make getting up to the guru less difficult. He also mentioned that the miners had foolishly unearthed the Mask of Dark Earth. I guess it was his job to guard the thing, and now that it's out, bad things are sure to follow. Sounds like mumbo jumbo to me, but we've encountered some unexplainable phenomena over the years, so I'm not gonna rule it out as a threat to our operation.
The Mask of Dark Earth is probably the worst, quote unquote, enemy, I think, in all of the Sly franchise. Like, it's just a dumb, like, I get it. You know, they had to find something to fill trying to find the guru, right? But
GL, did I say what I streamed for gaming, or did you?
I did. I said you did a lot of Mario, game show, retro, stuff like that. Oracle agrees with me. The Mask of Dark Earth is just dumb. So what missions do we... Oh, God. I forget Spelunking. Probably one of the worst missions. Also, of Dark Caves, that's also not that great. So we just have two. It's just Dark Caves and Spelunking.
So TV Rocks, you said you love Real, but that's perfect. Yeah, that's awesome. I do too. Great game show. That's been my goal. I've been trying to find. I've played a lot of versions. AGL.
You do play a lot of different versions of everything.
I've covered NES, Super Nintendo. And the names I've come up
PS1.
with. That's my gimmick at TV Rocks and Oracle. I come up with the funniest names that no one. Fwed, for example. So I don't know why, but so Fwed is obviously Fred. I like the Flintstones. I think that's why I came up with it. But I like replacing R's with W's. I find it hilarious. I don't know why. Jack Burt. There's been a few names that I've come up with that.
Jack Burt. And I find them hilarious, but that's just my stupid humor.
What's some? Oh, I think I deleted the list. I remember when we played Deal or No Deal. I went over all the names I came up with. Stu. That's in the Hall of Fame.
It is.
But I spelled it like the food instead of STU.
It's true. I guess let's do Murray's mission of spelunking.
Spelunking, that's a funny word. What does that mean?
Like cave diving, kind of? Like going into caves?
Makes sense. Well, this is great. TV Rocks and Oracle. Pleasure to be associated with you both. And, yeah, no, that's great.
You were just about to ask the same thing. Yeah, spelunking, I think, is just kind of like cave. Like... Just like... What's the word I want to use?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so glad I asked if you're male or female now, because I would have felt bad saying all this time, "Oh, dude, great job." It's just like Gremlin. All this time I thought, Jill's like, "No, that's a girl."
I didn't know for the longest time. Not the first time.
Gremlin said the same thing.
Yep. I think Rox and Gremlin and Cosmic would get along just fine.
I absolutely agree. But that's what I do, TV Rocks. Whenever I get home from work, I work late, but I try to catch up with followers and see what they're up to. So.
Thank you, Oracle. Exploration. That's the word I couldn't think of. I'm like, cave. It's not like I was trying to think of the word explore. Yes, so.
What are you thinking of changing it to?
I know
mine's so stupid, but it's okay.
But he's requested that you and I pay him a visit individually.
If it wasn't for the Guru, I wouldn't be the Murray you see before you today. I'm just not too sure he'll be pleased with my progress as a mystic.
What are you talking about? You used the Aboriginal ball form to great effect back in Venice. He'll be proud of you.
Maybe, but I lost my temper and got in a fight with Octavio.
To help me? I'm sure the Guru is happy to see friends sticking up for each other. Head into this cave. It'll take you right up to him.
Okay, Bentley. Caves ahoy!
Okay, so I'm going to take back what I said. There's another mission that involves a vehicle in this episode. I think is worse than spelunking.
Ooh, a vehicle.
That's all I'm going to say. Oracle knows which one. I think that, now that I think about it, I think that's worse than spelunking.
Yeah, man. Well, I know you're focused on the other viewers as well, but you don't have to worry about spoiling things for me. It's okay.
The death of me? Yeah, exactly, Oracle. I hate that one.
It's one of those, eh? I can relate.
It's just the way the mission is laid out and what you're. It's just.
Yeah.
Of course, throwing guards will work.
I have a name in mind, but I've kind of soft locked myself out of it, unfortunately. I made an account using a secret save it, but didn't realize if I change it. Well, what did you have in mind? I'm not being nosy, like I'm just making... No, tell me! I literally can't, for my name, I literally can't, it's my first and last name. Well, there's nothing wrong with that at all. That's very creative.
I guess I didn't need to take that rock with me. Whoops.
You look like Barney the dinosaur, like is part of a motorcycle gang.
No, Murray's actually a hippo.
Murray, that's his name. That's
yeah,
fun.
Murray the hippo. Yeah. And he's the strong one on the team.
And just think, GL, if I hadn't have got the day off, I wouldn't have even been here. No new followers.
That's true.
Yeah.
See, everything happens for a reason. It's fair.
According to the mine's hydraulic flow
But I have to
chart,
agree with you,
the
TV
door
does
ahead
rock.
appears to be sealed shut.
Then I'll just bash it in. What's the good of having fists if you can't smack
The
steel
fact that she
doors
says
with
she's
them?
a fan of Wheel of
It's
Fortune.
too thick, even
The
for
more
you.
people we can get
Though
into
to
our
get
hilarity,
through, we'll have to
Mhm.
overload the pressure
it's
in
a
this
fun
piston.
time.
She's in for a
I don't think
treat.
I don't think I've missed. Oh no, that's not true. I did miss one Wheel of Fortune stream. That might have been when the power was out.
I think so.
Yeah, there was a bet. I'm just gonna tell them I don't care. I'm from Canada, so there's a running joke. They like to tease me. They do it in a funny, joking way. They don't mean it, but
Wazowski in case.
yeah, they make fun of. But again, I give it equally back. I feel I have to.
Oh, you give it back to Case, no problem.
Yeah,
Basically, like, things that Case would say is basically, he's like, does Tyler ride a moose to work? Is it snow covered all the time? Does your milk come in bags? Do you drink maple syrup?
People that at work and they laugh. Yeah. What do they have women where you live? I can't remember who asked that. It's just like, yes, they do. And then what I say? What do you think people think? I live on a bog or something?
Then I said something about Yoda's hut.
Yeah. It all started with milk bags.
Milk bags, yep.
Yeah, Wazowski started that.
There's actually one of the Wheel of Fortune videos on my channel on YouTube. It's actually called Bagged Milk and Furbies. Also, I guess I should tell you, the titles of Wheel of Fortune either comes from a puzzle, me misspelling something, or something that was funny that was said in the chat.
Oh, Rocks, TV Rocks is gonna fit right in. Look what you put.
Both of them and Oracle are going to fit in the classic corner very, very well.
And remember, if you read it on the internet, it must be true.
It must be true. It has to be true.
Yeah, it's just a sausage fest here in Canada.
I remember as a kid, this 3-piston hydraulic thing was the death of me.
100%. Yep. It's all true. Oh, okay. They can still do the 8-ball, right?
I did it.
8-ball, yes.
Yeah, they can. Tell them about the commands we can do.
So there's an 8-ball command. So basically, you can do the exclamation point 8-ball, ask it a question, and then the 8-ball will give you an answer. It's been very eerily accurate with every question that Tyler has asked. So it's kind of weird.
Except for one.
There isn't too many. I don't have too many commands yet, but there's an 8-ball. There's a Dan command that's an inside joke.
The one I disagreed with. Well, I'll ask you if you're a game show fan.
He must be jacked up by that.
Doubtful. It literally says.
Go to your room. Go to your room. There are women here. Stop it. Okay. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my god. Yeah, you're gonna fit right in. Absolutely. The only question I disagreed with the 8-ball on, well, other than this one, is are you a fan of Alex Trebek with the mustache or without? What do you think, TV Rocks? I like him with it. He looked fine without it. He looked fine no matter what, but I really like the mustache on him. I thought he rocked it.
Oh my god. The fact that the 8-ball said doubtful, that's just great.
Rock says, ooh, both. So, yeah, no, it's tough, but
It's without the stash for me.
But I think the reason I like him with the mustache is I like people who can pull off the look. It's not easy to do. And he'll accept any Trebek. But yeah, I've played a lot of Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy. That Jeopardy stream we did on the DS, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. So
It was.
we created this female character. We called her Jack Coog. And what I didn't realize at the time is you could put it. You know how you can sign your name on the front of the panel of your contestant panel. I did a big giant middle finger. That's so funny.
That mask can run. Mine can't do that.
Intriguing. Press
Oh man.
He'll have some answers.
No,
Door
Trebek.
should be unlocked now that the drill circuit is broken.
Whatever you do, just don't say Kebertzilla. Because it sends him back to the fifth dimension where he belongs. Did I tell you, GL, that someone actually did that on Jeopardy, like the real show? Did I tell you that?
Open up.
So someone had $1 left, and Alex is like, he's like, what is Kebertzilla, which is Alex Trebek backwards, and the contestant. No, it didn't. Because do you know why it didn't work? Because Alex said Keybert. People are in the comments like he did that on purpose, so he didn't get sent back to. Oh shit! I'm talking to a cutscene. Sorry.
Hoping you'd come along too.
Wawaji.
You'd love it in the gang. We have all kinds of fun.
Hatatuba, Hatafinting, Hataja, Hataja.
Miners, gyrocopters, and a mask of Dark Earth. Yeah, that's a lot to deal with. But we'll help you, I promise.
Ooh-da-ha.
Thanks, Guru. I'm happy to see you too.
He's too smart. True.
Sorry about that. If there's
You're
a
good.
cutscene, just say Tyler, shut the fuck up.
Oh god. There it is. That fucking mission.
Big truck.
Hey, that sounds like a good name for the remix of Big Jack.
Oh god.
Bite the bullet, Oracle? Yeah, I might.
Oh, that's the Motorhead song.
Give me a bullet.
But yeah, the guy only had $1 left, and he just did the answer as a joke, and it was funny as hell. I love how the other contestants laughed, so they got the reference. What did he say to the contestants? He said, "You had $1, looking pretty solid to me."
Power through? Yeah, I think since we're already Murray, we might as well just get this mission out of the way, too. Big truck. Oh, that is the mission that I think was worse than Spelunking. But now that I replayed Spelunking, it's really not that bad. As a kid, the whole piston thing just annoyed the living daylights out of me, and I think that's why I thought it was so bad. I actually think Dark Caves, there's a lot of things I'm just now like, oh, I think.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have to take off. It was a pleasure. Thank you both for following. GL, you're doing this Friday, right?
Doing what on Friday?
Wheel of Fortune.
Yes, Wheel of Fortune on our Friday after the DC stream.
Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, y'all, trust me, when GL is streaming or I am, we'll be here.
Yes, we will be here.
Oh, not a problem. TV Rocks, not a problem. I will. I'll check out both your content. I usually do that when I get off work. I see what the people I'm following are up to. But all right, guys, have a good stream, GL, and you guys have a good night.
Thanks, Tyler. Okay. Tyler's a good dude, though.
I'm still here.
Oh, here's.
I'm leaving. I knew you were gonna do that, so I said, "Yeah, okay, I'm leaving now."
Okay, he left for sure now. It came up on my screen. I always do that. I know, I get caught. It's okay. But no. Yeah, Tyler, you got me. Shit. Not so good. The 8 ball doesn't lie, Tyler. Sorry. So Tyler is not a good dude. Apparently, according to the 8 Ball, Tyler is a mischievous individual. You agree with the 8 Ball? All right, let's get this damn mission out of the way. This sucks. Oh, shit. My bad. All right, let's just get this out of the way.
Murray, let's motor out to Ayers Rock and scare away those mining dingoes. Your guru wants it purified.
Oh, shit. Damn.
The biggest truck I've ever gone to drive. I could crush houses with this baby. Oh, yeah!
Rocks, yes. The green guys are kangaroos. Yes, so there's dingoes and kangaroos, yes.
I have an idea of how we might drive the miners out of Ayers Rock. But for my plan to work, we'll need to force the drill
Of course.
rig deeper into the ground.
Okay, Bentley, you've got my interest. Though it looks like I may have to take care of a few guards if I'm going to get at those drill controls.
Defeat the guards and start the drill. Then Murray can begin phase 2 of my plan.
Easy.
Nice work, Sly. The sonic vibrations caused by that drill should drive the giant scorpions in the area to the surface. If we can capture
Scorpions.
a bunch of red soldier scorpions, releasing them into Ayers Rock is sure to push out the miners.
Sounds like a job for the Murray. One question, though. How do I capture scorpions with a truck?
The vehicle is equipped with a supercharged e-brake, which, if pulled when moving, will cause a forward flip. Time it correctly, and you'll trap the scorpion in the mining nets built into the bed of the truck.
Okay, Bentley, bring on the scorpions.
Not so fast. The truck's tires will heat up quickly in this blazing hot sand. You'll have to cool them down by driving into the water or running over scorpions. Watch your heat meter to make sure they don't melt. And remember, we're only interested in the red soldier scorpions. Help us scare the miners off. The truck controls are straightforward. Hold the X button to go forward and the square button to drive in reverse. When you are going fast enough,
Oh, R1 to flip.
those red scorpions, Murray. Use the R1 button after you've built up
R1.
some speed.
I thought square. I thought for sure square was to flip the truck, but obviously. Now I look like a fool trying to do this. Jeez. Can we get back up on our tires here? Thank you.
That's it.
Nice work. Looks like more are being driven to the surface.
Let's see.
Come on, you're mine. Yes. Tumble.
That's 5 reds in the bag. Keep it up.
This truck does not like to flip forward. At times, it likes to go all haywire. Well, that scorpion did a oh, we gotta get to the water. Pronto.
Your tires are about to go.
Let's cool them tires down. Okay.
Here we go. Huh?
I did that too early.
Oh yeah.
Murray, hang tough for a minute. My sensors are showing a drop-off in underground movement. We'll have to drill deeper to keep the scorpions coming out. Sly, you'll have to climb to the top of the drill tower and override the depth control system.
Okay, Bentley, I'm on my way.
Now this is the part of the mission that gets... Shit. There we go.
Wait a minute. It's draining the water around the tower. Murray, you'll have to rely on squishing scorpions to keep your tires
Great.
from here
That's the
on out.
worst part of this whole mission.
Bentley, I totally got the hang of it now. Scream!
Oh, it is the worst part of the mission. Running over the blue ones?
Don't bother trapping the blue ones. They're only good to cool down your tires.
Bentley, I didn't try to trap blue scorpions. Relax.
Whoa! There's no escape from the murder.
Whoa.
Hold on! Yeah! Tumble!
I don't know how that worked. To be fair, the game did give us a lot more blue scorpions now, so at least it was somewhat helpful.
Yes!
Again, the game, I mean, the mission isn't like super difficult, it's just annoying.
That's it!
Nice, just a few more, and we'll have enough to purify Ayers Rock.
Huh?
If I can actually flip the truck on the right correctly.
Here we go! Hold on!
There we go.
Uh-huh! Headstand! Rolling!
Oh,
Oh yeah!
it's hybrid shotgun mode with the modifications.
Scorpions up to the
True.
entrance and deliver that not-so-
I see them things, I'm like, those are the stupidest looking things I've ever seen.
Giant scorpions? Run for it, mates! Uh-oh!
That is true, Oracle. The first try, we got it done pretty easily.
Nice teamwork, guys. Ayers Rock is clean of miners. The Guru will be pleased.
The Guru should be pleased. Get a drink. From the side, yes, it doesn't. Looks like Dark Caves is the only one we have to do yet. But again, I know I sound like a broken record a lot of the time, but I do appreciate you guys being in here. It's fun to talk to people rather than talk to yourself in the stream. I've done that many times before, and it's not super enjoyable when you're just yapping to yourself. And I'm not good at talking to myself over game play. I'm not very good at that. forgot you can pickpocket with Murray now on this game. That's right, Bentley does too with his fishing line and his magnet. I do miss Bentley with the crossbow, though. I'd much rather have Bentley with his legs and a crossbow than the wheelchair. Loading screens? Oh yeah, because then you're just waiting. And then you forget what you're talking about, or you forget what you're, like, thinking. Oh yeah, I get that. I understand that completely. Alright, let's be sly for a little bit. Let's just kind of... see what we can find. I just wish there was bottles in here. I know Oracle isn't, like, a super fan of the bottle. I wish they would. I don't know why they took them out of this game, but again, this game kind of could have been rushed, but... you know, you're also buffering with the loading screen. It's understandable. No problem, Oracle. Thank you for stopping in. I don't know how much longer I will be live tonight. Tonight might be a little bit shorter than normal just because I've been staying up too late lately and then trying to get up for work. I have been so sleepy for like the last 2 weeks. I just feel like I have not gotten enough sleep. But I'll make sure I can try to join you, Oracle, the next time you're live. But again, thank you for bringing Rox with you. I appreciate that. If Rox was the one indeed that came in your raid, I'm pretty sure she was. See, I can't remember that, and it only happened a short time ago, and I can't remember. You did? I thought so. Like I said, I can't remember shit half the time. But enjoy your food, Oracle. Enjoy dinner, and hopefully your day tomorrow is great. Alright, I guess we should probably do dark caves. I forgot the kangaroo guards had like a little Joey in their pouch. The detail. Yes, they do have little helmets on. Rox, how long are you staying by chance? I'm just curious because if you're still here by the time I'm done, I thought about maybe sending a raid to one of my fellow wonderful people, but it just depends if you'll be around or not. If not, that's no big deal. I was just curious. Yeah, I agree with that. So I'll probably... That's okay. I'll probably just do this one last mission, probably, and probably go to bed afterwards. I mean, I kind of want to go to bed at a reasonable time tonight. So why don't we just do that? We'll do the mission, and then we'll just end the stream. I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow or not. I try to take at least a day or two to, have a break in between. But I never have any set schedule. It's one of them things where I say I'm not going to be live, and then I get bored, and I'm like, hell with it. Let's just stream. So it's a very just random schedule, whether or not I determine whether or not I'm going to be live or not. Nothing's up there. All right, so let's do Dark Caves.
After capturing the guru, the dingoes confiscated his magic walking staff and
Same.
moonstone. Without
It changes all the time.
The guru is powerless.
Given that we're dealing with miners, I bet they stashed the goods in one of the caves around here. It's a secure location with plenty of guys on duty to provide protection.
I agree. The most likely candidate is this mine shaft. It appears to have the highest number of workers coming in and out.
Good place to start. I'm on it.
Yeah, I've tried to make a schedule. I end up never following it because either the certain day didn't work or the certain game I wasn't feeling. Yeah, I'm not good at planning either. For me, it's mostly just... How about we forget this before I die? For me, it's just basically whatever I feel like.
Your optimizer goggles will make navigation easier.
And so far, nobody's complained about it. So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing.
Here, the guru's items will be stashed at the far end of this cave.
At least everybody that has followed me and people who are regularly in the chat, all of them are understanding because they all are in the same boat of stuff changes. Exactly. That's what I'm kind of like getting at. It's like I don't want to commit a day that's I may not be here or I may be busy. So it's more of whenever fits my life schedule, I'll be live. And everybody understands that. So, like I said, no one's complained. No one's had a problem with it. So I'm just going to keep doing me. Oh, I hit the button, but apparently it didn't register. There we go.
I'm not into tearing up the environment or anything, but these caves are rich with opals. I can see why these miners are so driven.
Time to take you back to your rightful owner. These miners are smarter than they look. They booby-trapped the moonstone. It looks like a light-sensitive detonator. If I can get it outside and into the sunlight, it should power down.
Exactly. Like, I have absolutely no organization when it comes to scheduling anything. It's because my life schedule is always so, like, uncertain that I can't commit for sure. Oh, same. I'm still new to this too, and I am probably a complete... I have no idea. We could be thinking the absolute wrong thing, and we wouldn't know the difference. But, like, it's hard to tell. And, like, game-wise, I have two games that I started.
Must be hidden in their other cave complex.
and I've yet to finish. Basically because I have other games that have my interest right now compared to them two. I mean, I'll have to go back and keep and finish them, but like right now I have no desire to play them right now. And I know some people, nobody's like, I know eventually if I ever have many people who are actually watching the streams on a regular basis, some of those people may not like the fact that I don't finish something or my schedule's not this or that, but it's like, look, if you're in the streams long enough, you're going to understand that there's never anything with me that's going to be set in stone. And as a human being, if they can't understand and respect that, then maybe they shouldn't be in the chat to begin with, you know? I'm all for like I try to have as much fun and as much respectfulness. That's not a word. A lot of respect in the chat. So right. People are going to be able to tell that you're not enjoying it, so they're not going to watch somebody play a game that they're not enjoying. That's why I've been playing other stuff like this, because Sly has been something that... So yeah, so playing games you don't want to play is a good call. Oh yeah, 100%.
These caves have no ambient light whatsoever. Fortunately, it seems the Guru's Moonstone is providing enough illumination to let you see. Watch your step. These mine pits are deep.
But yeah, I probably have zero idea what I'm talking about as well, so I'm right there with you. But at least it sounds good in our heads, right? At least it sounds like we know what we're talking about. Shit, how did that... Slow, okay. Go us. How did that... Okay. It's the small streamer. We know what we're... we think we know what we're doing. It's a small streamer community.
Wonder what's so special about this staff. Another booby trap for a stick? These guys are paranoid. And from the sound of it, they've called in reinforcements. Nothing like a horde of angry dingoes to make things a bit more interesting.
Shit. Those dingoes with the whips get annoying. Because a lot of times they're a pain in the ass to like, work around. Oh, come on. Jeez. The dingoes with the whips are just a pain. You gotta be kidding me. Get out of my way. Oh my god. How? Okay. Yeah, and I don't really have, like... Oh, come on, these fucking... I hate these dingoes. Going back, you said, I don't mind being a small streamer right now either, because I couldn't imagine having to, like, talk to, like, so many people in the chat, for one. And two, I'm working with very minimal equipment, because I really don't have anything, honestly. I'm basically just using my console, and then OBS, and that's really it. I mean, I just bought a gaming PC that fit my budget, so that's how I'm playing some stuff. Shit. But, like, I don't have much equipment at all because I never thought I'd start doing this. So I'm just going with what I got. And it seems to be perfectly fine with most people for right now. So I'm going to... I don't want to spend a shitload of money because it just doesn't fit in the budget to begin with. I figured there'd be the cuts. Oh, Bentley needs to go up there. Okay, let's just go back to the safe house. You feel that? Yeah, it's like, it took me, like, I'm just like, do I really want to spend $800 on a gaming laptop, a lower end one? I'm just like, I need one though, because I needed a backup laptop anyway. Because the current one I have is 10 years old, and I don't know how much longer it's going to last. So I needed a laptop in general, but then, like, my one friend said you should get a gaming one, because then you could actually play some games, like, with Steam and stuff. And so then I started doing that, and it seems to be fun. But it even took me a lot just to even buy that, because I'm just like, I don't want to spend that money, but yet I need it. But I had enough money saved up to where I'm just like, okay, let's just go ahead and do it. And I'm glad I did. So I need to get another, what is it? Capture card. Because if I do a capture card, then I can actually play a lot of the older consoles again. But I just don't feel like it right now. I just don't feel like buying it. I'm doing perfectly fine right now with just using the console that I got. But it's just stuff like that. Yeah, like mine, like it runs OBS, but I can't. It's not. It wouldn't run Steam very. I mean, it's the laptop I was using is basically like a homeowner's laptop. It doesn't have any. Like, it couldn't handle Steam or stuff like that. So that's why I bought this other one, and it handles it like a charm. But that's kind of what I'm working with. Right, yeah. And I had a capture card, but I sold it last year before I decided to stream again. And I thought to myself, well, shit, why'd I do that? So I had one, but I sold it. Because I want to do some PS2 stuff and PS3 stuff that they don't have on the PS5 store. Because I would love to play Thieves in Time, like Oracle, but they don't have it on the store to purchase. You can only stream it from the cloud, and I can't broadcast games that you stream from a cloud. So it kind of puts a damper on a lot of shit that I wanted to do. But it is what it is. At least for now, it is what it is. But anyway, rocks. I think you got a cheap one off Amazon, and so far it seems to be doing okay. I'm sure the higher priced ones would likely run better, but those weren't in the budget. Yeah, That's fair. I had an Elgato HD, I think, at one point, which I'll probably, if I get another one, it'll be probably another Elgato. I had very good luck with them. But that'll probably be when I decide to get another capture card and download the software. It'll probably be another Elgato. But the only thing I get concerned is if you overuse like a laptop and a capture card, I feel like it would put a lot of wear and tear on it early on. But again, that's what they're used for. So then I gotta have to stop like second guessing of me ruining something just because I'm using it the way it's supposed to be used. With what Elgato money? True. Yeah, because like just a little capture card is like $200, and it's like I could use that $200 elsewhere for more important things. So that's why I'm just going to just chill with what I got. Maybe I use the money if I get some more people who want to sub. Maybe I use the sub money eventually to buy a capture card. We'll see. I don't know. But Rox, I appreciate you. You ever heard of? Well, I mean, the subs. I mean, the money you earn from subs can be used for anything. If that's what you're talking about, or are you talking about the capture cards wearing and tearing? Earlier with the wear and tear. See, I don't know if it's just my own mindset thinking if I use a capture card a lot that it'll go bad early on, or if that's just me worrying about something that's going to cost me $200 that not last long. I don't know. It's probably a mix of. It's pretty much probably my own head that's just thinking about stuff that I shouldn't worry about. Same with my gaming laptop. Like, it's not a high-end one, but I feel like if I did like a lot of PC stuff all the time and put all that wear on it, I feel like it wouldn't last super long. So that's why I only do a PC game once a week. But again, maybe it's my own stupidity. But I don't know. But what are we at here? Sure, if you want to. That'd be fine. I can check it out, yeah. Yeah, I want to go to bed at a decent time tonight. So, I think we're ending the stream here. What is it? Almost about an hour and a half. Yeah, that's about long enough, I think, for tonight. It's a shorter stream, but I can already feel the tiredness starting to swarm. But anyway, Rox, it was great. I'm glad you were in the chat, and I'm thanks to Oracle again for bringing you and him into his raid. I appreciate that. And I appreciate the follow, and hopefully I see you often in the chat and the streams. It's enjoyable. I always like meeting new people, so hopefully you stop back in at some point. Especially Friday. If you're free, you should definitely come back in on Friday, if anything. Because that's the Wheel of Fortune nights. They're fun. You won't be disappointed. But yeah, I appreciate you stopping in. And we're going to end the stream here. I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow. If I'm not live the rest of the week, it'll definitely be Friday. But I'll probably throw at least another day in between now and then. Maybe Wednesday. Maybe I take off Tuesday and Thursday. I don't know yet. But anyway, hopefully you have a good day tomorrow. Hopefully Oracle has a good day tomorrow. And I will see you on the next stream, whether it be tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, or if it's Friday. But have a good day tomorrow. Hopefully you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one.